Iroegbunam joined Everton from Aston Villa last summer. We met the midfielder who is a coda, that is, a child of deaf adults.
Ever since the new manager's come in, it just seems like you've had a real turnaround in your form and your fortunes. What's he done?
Well, I'd say he's come in and he's given us like clear clarity on the way he wants us to play, the things he wants us to do on the pitch, and he's gave us like more of a setup and a confidence to work on, and you can see how much it's helped us improve, and even such as in games before where our end product wasn't quite there, you can see us making more chances. We've been a lot more solid at the back. We've gone on a streak where we haven't lost in ages, so you can see like how much he's done and how much it's helped us progress.
And obviously you've only joined fairly recently, but you know that this club has its attachment to Goodison Park, and obviously it's moving away. So what are the emotions around the club right now?
We spoke about it a lot, to be fair, especially at the start of the season. We knew obviously it's the last season at Goodison, so we really need to make it a season to remember. And you could even see the few games ago against Liverpool, the last Merseyside derby at Goodison. You know, you could see the scenes and like how much it meant to all the fans, the players, all the coaches. So yeah, it's a really good season.
Now, going back to 2022, you won the European Championships with the England under-19s. So what was that experience like?
Well, yeah, that was a very good experience, actually. Obviously, winning trophies with the national team is something a lot of people aspire to do, and just being able to be a part of it, playing a good amount of minutes in it, and just being around it all, the tournament, the travelling, everything, all of it was just, yeah, surreal.
Just speaking of your childhood, we all know that you have deaf parents. Was there a time where you realised, oh, my parents are deaf, and that was different?
To be fair, I can't actually remember an exact moment. People ask me all the time, like, oh, how did you cope? And I feel like it's just something I've always been used to, all I've known. So I've never really known the exact time when I started to sign, when I learned it. All I know is that I can, and that's how my life's been.
So what was communication like in your household growing up? I'm sure, I mean, myself and Rolf, we both have deaf parents as well. So like flashing doorbells, trying to get their attention. What was it like for you at home growing up?
For example, you mentioned like someone ring the doorbell, the lights would flash. My mum's just put up a new thing, like if you open the front door, there's a light at the front door that will flash, and then it will alert her phone just so she knows someone's there, so she can get deliveries, stuff like that. Interpreters for school meetings and stuff. Obviously, they never trusted me because I'd say all good things.
That was going to be my next question, actually.
Yeah, just stuff like that, really. Yeah.
Obviously, the most important thing is relationship, and it sounds the way that you talk about your parents, that you've got a really warm relationship with them, and you've obviously got some sign language that you used in the home. Is that fair?
Yeah, I'd say the house sign language I use with my parents is a lot different to communicating with used to. For example, my dad would get fuming if any of us were, well, my sister or my brothers were talking at the dining table. So yeah, he did try and make us sign a lot more, yeah.
And I'm sure people ask you, oh, can you teach me this sign? What's the most frequent sign that people ask you to sign? I mean, I'm sure that maybe some of them are rude ones that maybe we can't show here.
Nah, some people know the rude ones, yeah, I'm not going to do them, but yeah. Just hello, my name is, and stuff like that, yeah. Just the basic terms.